Infinity War version of Iron Man is the first new Pegasus team member to arrive in Marvel Strike Force. And is this a must-build character or a resource trap? In this video, I'm giving my thoughts on this character, on this team, and the best Iso-8 and T4 recommendations for this character, and wish me luck because we are opening some red star orbs for this character as well. And if you're ready for all that Valley Club, then you know what to do. Find that like button, and let's go smash it! And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. I hope you're having a great day. And this video is all about Infinity War Iron Man, the latest character derived from the Pegasus team. Is this a good team? Is this a trap team? We're gonna talk all about that in this video, as well as the value for Infinity War Iron Man. But if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button for more great Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos per week on this channel. Usually there's a lot more. We got orb openings for new characters. We got gameplay videos, question and answer videos, news videos, everything to help your experience in Marvel Strike Force. Well, let's get right into the game and open some red stars for Iron Man Infinity War. And let's not even mess around. Let's go all the way down to the bottom. Let's open one of these Elite 7s. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully get a 7-star. This character does have some percent-based healing that he does on his passive. So the more we build this character, the better for the entire team. Let's open one of these and then we'll go down to some other orbs there. Do we get lucky? Will we get a good character? Will we get Infinity War Iron Man? Let's go, baby. What do we get? It is Captain Sam. Not the worst. It's an upgrade from a 6 to a 7. Let's not mess around with this though. Let's go right into, let's open about 5 of these Elite 5s and then we'll open an Elite 6. Gotta get rid of these. We have a lot of these. Not sure what to do with these. It is a big one in the middle. Oh, there's a 6-star Infinity War Iron Man. That is what we wanted. Obviously, we want a 7, but you know, it's gonna take a long time to get those gold stars, so this is good. We got pretty lucky with the 6-star, but as you know, red stars are being devalued in a game, so it's not as exciting as a 6-star was before. So let's talk about the T4 and Iso-8 recommendations for this character. Looking the basic, what the T4 is going to do on the basic, 60% damage to the primary and adjacent targets. And in the raids and the raids alone, reducing the speed bar by 5% for the primary target. That's in addition to the 5% that you're already getting in the raids for all targets. So the primary target 10%, the adjacent targets 5%. Pretty good move in the raids, not as good if you're thinking about this character for Dark Dimension, but since the main function of this character is raids, I think this is a good T4 to do. I don't think it's the main T4. This is not gonna be your first T4, but let's move on to the special. 3 turn cooldowns, or you're using this move a bunch. Ability block for 1 turn without the T4 goes up to 2 turns with the T4. More damage as well, and I do like that extra ability block. And the good thing about this ability block, it's not just in the raid. So if you are thinking about this character for Dark Dimension 6, 2 ability blocks, not bad. That is a good thing for Dark Dimension, especially with this 3-turn cooldown. Let's move on to the ultimate. This is a longer cooldown, 5-turn cooldown, and you're doing a lot of damage. 300% piercing without Kestrel as an ally, and if Kestrel is an ally, it's 510. It goes up by 90% with this T4. The blinds, 2 turns to the primary target instead of just 1 turn. And in the raids, blind to all enemies with vulnerable. So this is a very, very good T4. Look at this huge damage, 600% piercing if Kestrel is an ally on this big move. So yeah, your stars in this character is gonna matter. I like this T4 a lot. I think the best one is gonna be this passive though, because as you can see, it affects the entire team, not just Pegasus team. Also affects Infinity War version of Thor and the raids more damage. So this is probably the best one here. A lot of good stuff with this. And this is the reason that you need more red stars on this character and more stars in general, because when a positive effect is applied to this character, any Pegasus ally or a Thor Infinity Watch, you're gonna heal all allies by 3% of this character's max health. The great thing about this character, when an ally drops below 50% max health, clearing disrupted, applying speed up, and 2 disrupted or 2 death proofs to that character. So very, very strong passive. So in the order of these T4s, I think we'll go with a passive first. I do like both of these ultimates and a special. If you had to do one over the other, I would go with the special because a lower turn cooldown, but I think you do need to have both of these because of that high damage on the ultimate. And this is one that you would need to do for the raids, but if you're T4 starved, this is one that you could hold off on for just a little bit. So the order I would do is passive, special, ultimate, and then basic. And as far as Iso-8s, well, if you're using this character in the raids, because of that speed bar reduction, Striker seems like a great class for him. Although if you're using them outside the raids, I could see Raider getting some more crits, getting more vulnerables across the enemies. I think that would be the best one for outside of the raids. But yeah, in the raids, I think Striker is going to be very good in this character. As far as additional value for this character, if you're thinking about this character for Dark Dimension 6, looks like he has some value for Dark Dimension 6, especially if you're going to be using this Pegasus team in the tech section of the raids after that. So getting some additional value after Dark Dimension, but this is not a cheap character, not a expensive character, right in the middle actually. Takes 3 of these gear 18 pieces to get him up to gear tier 18. So pretty good character for Dark Dimension. You could have worse choices. There are cheaper characters that aren't as good. There are more expensive characters that are better, but I think Infinity War version of Iron Man is a good middle of the road character for Dark Dimension 6. Other value that you are getting from getting this character now is with this Across the Infinity story that we have. And Scopely's typically done these events, give you additional value for purchasing these characters, the raid characters in particular. So for this, what you would need, you could do this first node without any of these other characters. So you could do this with Kestrel and your Rebirth characters, but to do this node here, this node here, this node here requires Infinity War version of Iron Man. Now this one, the next node would require Darkhawk, as you can see here. But you're getting these 3 additional nodes that you can start to farm every day while this event is going on. You're gonna get this energy that refreshes. And as you can see here, the first time reward is pretty good for these nodes here. You're also getting some teal gear afterwards. So if you wanna stock up on your teal gear and start to use this energy right away, that is some additional value that you are getting for this character. And even though they're not sponsoring this video, I do wanna mention Amazon coins. I did purchase Infinity War Iron Man with Amazon coins. And if it's available in your region, you can use Amazon coins as well to save up to 10% off your entire order. So as far as my thoughts on this character, like I said, for Dark Dimension 6, there's some better characters that you could take in that are a little more expensive. There's some cheaper characters that aren't as good that you could take in. But as far as value in Dark Dimension 6, value after Dark Dimension 6, I think Infinity War Iron Man is a good choice for that. Maybe not the best choice, but a decent choice for that. As far as your value in the raids, yes, this is a character that you're going to want to build up the raids. Seems like the main damage dealers on this team is going to be Infinity War, Iron Man, and Kestrel. So you want to get this as high as possible, build him up as high as possible, especially with that healing that he has on his passive. And as far as Crucible, I see their value being probably a little less than Rebirth, but a little more than the Invaders. So a decent team, decent in Room 2, but what I'm told from the devs is even if with a big Pegasus team, they still wouldn't be able to beat a Bifrost team in Room 2 of this current season of Cosmic Crucible. So that is my thoughts on this character. Let me know your thoughts on this character. Let me know if you choose to purchase this character, and if you do, you can save some money with Amazon coins. But that is it, guys. Hopefully this video did provide you some value, and if it did, hit that like button. It is free for you and it helps out the channel. And if you want to see what are the best nodes to farm in these new incursion campaigns, make sure you check out the video that we released earlier today. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.